Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we were in court this morning over the matter we instituted against the Nigerian police, particularly against the former Inspector General of Police, the illegal IG, who has just been booted out of office. The reign of the former Kayode Egbetokun, as it then was, represents one of the worst eras in the Nigerian Police Force. And unfortunately, up to this moment, the police force is still suffering from the atrocious reign of Egbetokun. They need a lot of detergents to deshit that particular place, and I hope they get enough detergent and water to deshit that place. But we're in court today, helping them to also apply the disinfectants to their polluted room. Unfortunately, they were not represented in court. That's the first and second respondents, being the Nigerian Police Force, and Egbetokun himself was not represented in court today. So on that basis, the court had to adjourn to give them one more opportunity to come back to court and justify the reasons for their illegalities. A lot of atrocious illegalities and crimes were committed under Egbetokun. And today's proceeding was an opportunity for him to come and justify and defend himself. We hope that he will get this message so that on the next adjourned dates, now that he's out of office, he can, he has an SAN or SANs or lawyers, he can send them to court to defend himself on the next adjourned dates.
Were they served with
They were served with the court summons. They've been served a long time ago. But we also felt they haven't filed a defense up to this moment. Although the Minister of Justice has because we sued alongside the Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice has filed his own defense, which we have responded to. But the courts we felt we should also afford them one more opportunity. We know that the IG is still in shock as to the reasons for his removal. So we think he needed time to ponder on that and to get himself back to respond to these suits. So we're hopeful that before the next adjourned date, he would have gathered himself to the current realities of life after a notorious years of service.
Well, the lawyer has spoken. Specifically a lawsuit we brought to, which is civil in nature, to actually ask for damages for some of the egregious violations of our rights, especially our rights to peaceful assembly and freedom of association and freedom of movement. So the case has been adjourned accordingly till April 28, I think. 27, yes. And we'll be back in court. Of course, you are aware that we have several other cases against the Nigerian government. But the blockbuster of all cases is still coming, where we'll sue them collectively for all the atrocities committed against us. As you have all noted, Egbetokun has been kicked out, and you know there are about 5 stages of grief. The first one is denial, and I think he's still in denial, and he needs time to recover from denial before he moves to the other stages. But it's also a lesson and a warning with those who might find themselves in power. That power is transcendent. We must keep saying this. We came here today, one of the most powerful men in this country at the time, the Attorney General to Buhari, was also in court.
Head of Cabal.
The head of Cabal, that's former Attorney General Abubakar Malami, SAN, who was humbled. I wish I met him to remind him that, I told you this, but we kind of missed ourselves. But Nigeria is our country, and we must fight for everybody's rights to be here, whether they are poor or rich, whether they are women or men, whether they are strong or weak, whether they are educated or not educated, whether they are connected or not wired the way they wish they did. So whether they are professionals or non-professionals. So that is where we stand right now. Is that we've always stood. We stand for everybody's right to enjoy the God-given, as they say, rights of their own country and society. So we will be back, and we're back doing what we know how to do best, which is challenging and speaking truth to power and ensuring that in our lifetime that the revolution of immense proportion is visited upon those who destroyed this country so that we can fix the country and make the quick turnaround that the country needs to become the pride of its citizens and the continent of Africa and by extension the entire world. So that's our position today, and we always almost want to thank you guys in the media for your regular attendance and attention to these cases these days. It has improved a lot, and we want to note that. So we are in this together, and we encourage you to keep reporting what is right. And don't forget that the political season is here, although we don't wait for political season to do what is right. And you should look forward to several other announcements that will be coming very soon.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Is that
Hello.
Thank you.